All right, we're talking processes in digital marketing and conversion marketing. We're talking about finding market product fit through ads. Ads are content, ads are market feedback. And so, what we want to do is launch ads and measure the click through rate as compared to a benchmark rate. You always want to benchmark because you're looking for differences. And so, you might launch 3 ads, testing 3 content pieces, and you might look for results like this. Anything below benchmark, see ya. Anything above, keep it. And so you just keep doing this. Ads 4, 5, and 6. Versus now your benchmark might be that your top winning ad. Let's say, so the old benchmark was here. Now the new benchmark is here. And you get a dud, dud, winner, winner, chicken dinner. You want to look for twice the industry benchmark, 2x average CTR. Once you have that, you can move on and come back later. This is click through rate. Okay. And what you are doing is ultimately probing the market, some amorphous, it's like this is the entire so the planet Earth. Is everybody living on it? And however, online, we're looking to find a connection between our company and some part of the market. And the strength of this bond is the quality of the product, is how closely the product and the market fit. And so if you like zoom in and this is your market, let's say, as measured by some ideal benchmark click-through rate, and this being a need for very specific, the most needed or wanted product or service in your market. And then your business can come along and position itself as close to that as possible. The way you measure that is through these ads. So if I run an ad for this Chromebook and I say free Chromebook, or I say $100 off Chromebook, $100 off, or I say $10 a month Chromebook, one of these ads is going to get 1%. One of these is going to get 2% click-through rate, but one of them might get 3%. This tells me a lot about the psychology of the people clicking on it. And if you look at keywords and they're searching for cheap netbook, let's say that's my most clicks, then you could put 2 and 2 together and say the people want the cheapest netbook that you can possibly give them. So let's position the Chromebook offering as something that will match their wants and their needs. And so once you have that and you're getting, some resonance and you're getting above average click-through rates, then you can move on. So you got your ads, check. Then you can move on to the content and the offer. The easiest way to do this is through a landing page. combines content, and the offer. And then you can move on, once you get that, to emails. We'll get to that in a second. So landing page, traffic is sent to a landing page, and the entire purpose of the landing page is to get contact information, is to have the user submit a form with contact information. There'll be a headline. There could be content on here. There's many different ways to make a landing page. The best landing page you can make has every reason, to sign up above the fold. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you zoom out of a normal website, there's these sections that equal the height of the screen you're at. So this would be like, right? This is called the fold. So that when you land, the first thing people see is what's above the fold. First thing they see is what's above the fold. So their screen, everything to make the decision to opt in can be above that fold. So the best way to do it is a large headline, secondary headline, so header 1, header 2, and then 2 sections in the middle, and your social proof at the bottom. Logos, stars, reviews. I think company logos are the best down here. Okay, and they could scroll down, and they could be more, but logo 1, 2, 3, and so on. But we don't want to even bother with that, because the longer the landing page, the more options you give people, the easier it is for them to get distracted. On the left, you have a video or a picture. On the right, you have reasons you should sign up, and then a button to opt in. Either that button opens up an opt-in form, or it's a very small opt-in form. Now let's talk about opt-in forms. So an opt-in form could look like name, first name, last name, email, button. I'm sure you've seen opt-in forms that had first name, last name, email, phone number, zip code, position of the company, name of the company, dietary preference, favorite movie, and then a submit button down here. All for some like PDF, some low quality fluff piece. The thing is, the number of fields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say, and conversion rate or opt-in rate on the form. If this is like the maximum theoretical limit for your product or your market, it dies. So the more fields you put in, the lower your conversion rate is going to go for the form. So you want to start with 1 and sell them in the email. Get their other information through email later, through other means. You just need to get people to the next stage. Now, if you want to, the most you need from anybody, in my opinion, is first name to build rapport in the follow-up emails, email address to get there, and then phone number if you want to sell. Okay? 3 is the max. You don't need any more. You could do this, or you could just do email and submit. Okay, you don't need anything besides that. 1, 2, or 3 fields. No more. Unless